Special delivery, show my agility and my ability. Go on like we the military. Play with my cash and I'm on your like the pockets on the back of your pants. Lay on my stands like it was a mattress. Pillowcases filled over my bands. Couple grand in the attic, another grand like magic. That's mathematics. Getting paid is a habit. Ballin' like I was a maverick or John Madden. Rubber band hundreds, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy. The drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing into something. I got my bank account just jump. Rubber band hundreds, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy. The drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing into something. I got my bank account just jump. I'm thumbing through bands and racks. Deep in that, there ain't no friends in that. First playing, get on a new. I got a lens attack like my got. He bound at anything that he at. Catch him in quick, empty the. Money counters beeping, blue strip dreams while I'm sleeping. With a if they creeping, 2 turn while I'm snatch who chain. Posted in the rain with some heathens. Look how far I came, they can't believe. Rubber band hundreds, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing into something. I got my bank account just jump. Rubber band hundreds, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing into something. I got my bank account just jump. When you said that, hope you know that you were crossing the line. You got me so I can unwind. Screaming for help, I might wind up in for the night. Oh, yeah. Problems, you only give me problems. I'm sick and tired of always dealing with your nonsense. Problems, you only give me problems. Sick and tired of always dealing with your nonsense. I'ma keep this blunt, I think I ran out of love. I'ma say what I want to you. Steady doing too much, I think now we lost our touch. You ain't the same person that I know.
King Jordan, we've been on this road with
Under the cover of night. Oh, nothing but darkness till daylight. Oh, under the cover of night. Oh, nothing but darkness till daylight. Hope you know that you were crossing the line. You got me so I can unwind. Screaming for help, I might wind up in for the night. Oh, yeah. Problems, you only give me problems. I'm sick and tired of always dealing with your nonsense. Problems, you only give me problems. Sick and tired of always dealing with your nonsense.
Warriors fans, it's starting at center.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Kawhi Leonard didn't come into the league as a go-to scorer, but that's what
He is elite. Thanks much for that, Allie. And a look here at the scoring trend. The last several. Months for Jordan Poole.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. And it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Warriors, the core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Nemanja Bjelica is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Green, the pass to Curry. Clock at 6. Out to Thompson. Fires from deep. That shot off the mark.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back. That's right. PG shows these fools what's up.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Curry into the lane. Yes, it's good. And the start of a new season, Chris. What's opening day like for a player?
Special. BA is so special. Whether it was my first year or my 15th. I always got butterflies. Nothing like basket.
George, no good.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Back to Curry. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. That one drops for him. Curry's got his second basket.
The balance Curry has is insane. He's not going to overpower you with the strip, but he stays in control.
George against Thompson. George passes to Zubats. Kicks it to George. Goes back up. Leonard for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Amazing that catch-and-shoot jumpers were considered a weak spot for Kawhi when he came into the league. No one thinks that way anymore.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Bjelica, the pass to Green. Thompson outside. Here he goes. And here's Curry for 3. Sinks it from distance. Curry's got 7 points. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 so far.
Yeah, and the casual fans know Curry. It's just a great offensive threat. I mean, he's much more than that, though. Very close to a complete player on the floor.
Golden State has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. George against Curry. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5. Well, I'm thinking of the rest of Curry's game. Chris, he doesn't have any weak spots.
Yeah, his defense has improved, and he's a good help defender. Plus a rebounder on both ends. He has great vision. One of the most unselfish players in the game.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. On the attack, Curry. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Leonard on the wing. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Just good awareness from Leonard there. Feeding a wide-open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
And the Warriors call time here.
And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers. And in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wiseman's checked in. Thompson right side. Pass to Green. The kick out to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Curry passes to Wiggins. Pulls up on the wing. No good. A bit long that time.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Here's George. Inside. No one near him. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Confident shot by George off the hot pass. Doesn't waste time thinking about his selection.
Here's Jackson. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Curry goes in. Thompson outside. It's stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. Kicks it to George. Back to Leonard. Pass to George.
2 minutes.
He shoots it. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Wiggins passes to Curry. Steve. And the dunk by Jackson.
And Jackson is a genius at finishing on his drives. He just has so many tricks up his sleeve.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, they have to revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. Draymond Green.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. And here's Curry for 3. And here's Thompson for 3. Counted from distance.
Such a smart read by Curry. He has a canny ability to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Here's George. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. The Warriors trailing. On the wing, Green. And there's the lob. Paul George pulls it in.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And that one drops for him.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The kick out, Curry. And the 3 off target. Down low. Leonard outside. Pass to George. Jackson outside. Just 4 to shoot. Green with the defensive effort. The Warriors have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Oh, that's a great pass by Thompson. You see the skill, the craft, the depth to finding those guys.
Jackson against Curry. And here's George. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
George, a deep three. And that's not going to go. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Clippers on top. They lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And the championship.
Stay in the moment and just focus on here and now.
Well, in years past, the Warriors were the juggernaut. Grant, now they've got some competition.
And Steph, one of 4 players in NBA history to win multiple scoring titles, rings, and league MVPs. I mean, B.A., you can't argue with his methods.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, the 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD, all of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Look who's coming out onto the court. You up on your feet and welcome.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Kuminga, he's checked in for Wiseman. Iguodala comes in for Green. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Poole in for Curry. It's Wiggins on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Count it. Jackson's got 6 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Stolen by Jackson. Powell outside. Jackson on the wing. All sorts of time. Porter pulls it in. Leonard against Wiggins. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Pass to Kuminga. The kick out to Wiggins. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Leonard against Wiggins. Leonard's shot's good. He has 7.
Athletic play by Leonard in the paint. Not letting anything hold him back from his shot.
Poole against Jackson. The drive by Poole. Pass to Kuminga. Just 5 to shoot. Deflected. Jackson, pass to Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Assist from
Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one. On the wing, Porter. Here's Kuminga. Wiggins outside. It's stolen by Leonard. Jackson down low, guarded by Poole.
There you see why you want the ball in Jackson's hands as much as possible. He can clearly set the table.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Poole with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. And here's Poole. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Jackson attacking, and the dunk by Jackson.
You do not appreciate the athleticism of Jackson. You can punish the team.
The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game. And he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. 5th on the list, Los Angeles.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Poole against Jackson. It's Wiggins on the wing. It's stolen by Leonard. On the break. Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Golden State. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Pass to Jackson from deep. Iguodala with the rebound. And the Warriors shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Here's Kuminga. It's Poole on the wing, defended by Jackson. Back to Poole. Shoots over Jackson. Here's Kuminga. And again, another missed shot. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Leonard for 3. That shot is off. Poole outside. Here's Iguodala. Blocked! Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Kicks it out to Jackson. On the take. Leonard with the ball. Poole picks him up. Here's Hartenstein. And he slams it in one-handed.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
The Clippers making a switch here. George is checked in. The Warriors have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Curry passes to Wiseman. And here's Thompson for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Thompson's got 6 points.
Perfect shooting form. Something Thompson's known for. When he's hitting the open shot, he operates at another level.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Powell. Back to Batum. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, that's the athleticism of Batum on full display. Really leaping up and powering the jam down.
Curry against George. Wiggins outside. Outside Curry. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
The first one falls.
Team foul.
And what you admire about Curry is how easily the game comes to him. But he's earned that. He works so hard, he can play with such a carefree attitude. He's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
It's George on the drive. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play. The officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. 1 more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. .110 left in the half. 4-3. And no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. The kick out to Wiggins. Now Curry. The three is up. And again, no good by Golden State.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Back to Jackson. And there's the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
And Jackson is very good at catching the D off guard, especially inside where he needs to be fast at getting that shot off.
Here's Curry. Here's Green. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Surprised everyone by passing out of his shot. What a fantastic dish.
Curry against Jackson. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were put. And that'll.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Andre Iguodala out there with James Wiseman. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Kicks it to George. Looking to end this cold spell. And he drops that one in. George has got 7 points in the game.
And that's just pure from George. Nice job measuring the defense and taking the mid-range J.
Here's Wiseman. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Now here's Zubac. Now here's Leonard. 9 points in the game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second.
It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Oh, what a powerful move by Kawhi. Absorbing the foul, but still getting the shot in the air.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. It's Iguodala on the wing. Here's Thompson. He has 6. Pass to Curry. Here's Green. Zubac with the steal. In transition. Kicks it out to Jackson. Leonard, left side. To the paint. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. No luck on that one. Iguodala with some nice D. Golden State has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
Wiseman came in raw. Had to learn on the fly times.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Shoots from the block. And the play by George as he finishes it off for 2. George has got 9 points. Chris, you know with Wiseman, he has been a sponge with the vets.
The young big men have a lot to know. It's tough to stay at the 5 so Wiseman, he's going to put it all together soon.
The Clippers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Jackson, pass to George. And there's the foul. They'll pin that one on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Warriors. 15-point game. Oh, it's stolen by Iguodala.
Playing the little cornerback there. Anticipates the pass and jumps the route.
Here's Wiseman. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Wiseman's got 4 points this quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
Here's Curry. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Leonard with the ball, now guarded by Curry. Lots of room. And again, it's the Clippers.
Terrific use of the catch-and-shoot jumper for Morris, catching the D flat-footed and torching them as a result.
Outside Curry. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easy it makes it for him to get to the cup.
George against Thompson. Out to Leonard. And Leonard with the strong finish.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pass to Iguodala. Thompson with it. Just 5 on the clock. Over Leonard. He hits the back iron and sinks. Thompson's got 8 points.
Every year seeming to get a little more prolific, just a little more proficient, a little more efficient. Thompson, a superstar.
Jackson, pass to Leonard. It's George on the wing, defended by Thompson. Thompson with a steal. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our games. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. He drops it from range.
He's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do it, though.
Pass to Thompson. George against Curry. Six to shoot. Back to Thompson. Over Leonard, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Leonard on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Iguodala. And here's the fast break. The 3 from Thompson, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists now. Now in this one. 54 seconds left in the third quarter here. Jackson, pass to George. Out to Leonard, pass to Jackson for three. Iguodala with the rebound. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Here's Wiseman, and it's Wiseman with the jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Back to Jackson, beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Green finds Wiseman, and Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Curry, he's got 15. Step back shot, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Curry's got 17.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Leonard for three. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Clippers ahead. They lead by 11. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for the Clippers, George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Jackson in at the point. To the middle, out to Thompson. Wing shot on the way, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
The defender has to try to stay in Clay's jersey, especially on the catch and shoot.
Out to Powell.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Curry's got 20 points.
Won this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
The Clippers call timeout. Porter Jr. comes in for Green, and it's Wiggins in for Iguodala. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for Leonard. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He spoke to his club like they were down in the score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Pass to Wiggins. Outside Porter. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. Now Curry fires the 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half. It's Powell, high post. From the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Powell's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, his offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punch.
Curry with it. Inside. It's stolen. Here's the break. And he's going for the oop here. And Powell with
the stuff.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
The three from Curry. The Clippers grab the miss.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide-open three is usually like a layup for him.
George against Curry. To the paint. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
How about the strength of Morris shrugging off the D and nailing the shot?
Wiggins passes to Curry. Driving to the basket. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
To the inside. Pass to Hartenstein. Stolen by Wiggins. Curry with it. Jackson in his pocket. Thompson passes to Wiggins. Back to Thompson. Fires for three. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got his fourth assist with that last one. Jackson against Curry. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
Player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
You know what's interesting? It seems like he's hitting everything he's putting up there. I mean, he's caught fire and just has continued on with the attack. I mean, his ability to pick the D apart, wow. So impressive, so incredible.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Curry with it, guarded now by George. Out to Thompson. There's the three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Right when they need it the most. Seems like he's getting all his points from behind.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Pass to Hartenstein. George for 3. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. And here's Curry for 3. And here's Iguodala. Outside Curry. This one for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Come on, the more important the shot, the more confidence Curry seems to have.
The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Leonard. Back to George.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Leonard. And here's George. Defended by Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George passes to Leonard. Tries it from 16. Not enough on that one as it misses. And here are the Warriors now. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Thompson. Pass to Green. Thompson outside. Driving in. And a hand on it. George against Wiggins. Here's Leonard. Powell outside. Takes a 13-footer. Iguodala with the rebound. Iguodala's got 4 rebounds now. From 18 feet away. Again, the Warriors score.
Oh, he's been doing this since back in the day, since back in college. Curry's one of the most clutch performers we have, really in any sport.
Leonard right side. There's 57 seconds left in the game. Curry against Powell. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Which loud section is getting free t-shirts tonight? Let's hear it.
Wiseman, he's checked in for Iguodala. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jackson, he's checked in for Powell. Here's Wiggins. Up top, Thompson. And here's Curry. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Curry. Thompson passes to Curry. And buries it from deep.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
This dude is nails in the clutch. You want your best shot at winning at the end, give the ball to PG.
Now here's Curry. Feet out. It's off. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And away we go here with overtime. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Curry. With the drive. They shoot again. They double-team Curry. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
The last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possession. Turnovers can kill you in this type of game.
Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. And the Clippers call time here.
And make some noise.
Iguodala's checked in for the Warriors. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 55% for the game so far. George passes to Leonard. Back to George. Clock at 6. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. And so it's Golden State with it. And it's Batum penetrating. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And these big shots are ones Batum hits all the time. He is so calm in these moments.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
And we played just over a minute here in overtime. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive. As cool of customers, you're going to see Iguodala loves the pressure.
From Andrew Wiggins.
Here's George. Kicks it out to Kennard. Let's go with a 3. Klay Thompson pulls down the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The drive by Wiggins. Misses from close range.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Releases from 15. Kennard. And he lays it up and in. Kennard's gotten his first basket of the night.
Not shying away from the spotlight. Kennard embraces any opportunity to nail the fourth shot.
Curry. Down low. Back to Thompson. Unloads from 13. A clear look for Green. The shot no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Kennard outside. Out to Leonard. 18 feet out. Count it!
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
The Warriors have gone only 1 for 4 in OT so far. Outside Curry. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Hartenstein. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
George with the block.
I mean, just a top defender in the NBA. George's wide wingspan and fast, incredible instincts really help him stifle shooters.
And so Curry nails both of them.
Next week.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion, but he said, growing up, I... never thought of
Clear. David, thank you. So the next starting five. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for Philadelphia. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. In the corner, Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Embiid. It's rebounded by Durant.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
At the elbow, it's Simmons. The 8-footer. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Now, here's Irving. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Pulls up from the corner, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Harden inside the three-point line. Rebound, Brooklyn. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Just so full of confidence. This guy knows he's at the top of his game. Kevin Durant excels cashing in from right there.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
Nailed from three-point land.
We're so used to seeing Harden pull up off the dribble, but he's not going to turn down a chance to get off that catch-and-shoot jumper if it's there.
Now here's Simmons. Wants to get it to KD and does. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. Right side, Kevin Durant. Passes to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Durant. Fires high post.
And something that Harden continues to work on. That kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and teammates proud. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And stolen by Simmons. Lobbed up there for Durant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'll tell you, Kevin Durant is height. He knows no one can stop him if the pass is perfect.
Harden scanning the floor. It's stolen by Harris. And Simmons kicks to KD. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Maxey. Thibault with the ball. Here's Harden. 76ers moving the ball around. Will it go? And the dunk by Embiid.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Now here's Irving. Outside, Simmons. Embiid against KD. Irving drives in. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The 76ers trail by 8. Harden the pass to Harris. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. George Niang, he's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Green, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Back to Irving. Left side, KD. Just 5 on the clock. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Driving the lane. Here's Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer. So you just can't hack away at it.
And a new group in for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. Curry's checked in for Harris. There's Mills in for Ben Simmons. Now, here is Irving. He's got 7, and there's a foul. It'll go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. And the pass to Curry. The kick out to Irving. It's Aldridge, high post. 5 to shoot.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
And he's off on his first shot of the game. Embiid drives in. Misses from short range. Here's Irving. Pass to Mills. This one for 3. Korkmaz grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 9. On the wing, Green. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
1:31 left to play here in the first. And Mills kicks to Irving. Down low, Aldridge. Lets the 3 fly. No good, his first miss after 3 makes.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Outside, Green. Korkmaz passes to Embiid. Over Irving. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. And here's Mills from the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Out to the wing. Outside Curry. Can't sends it from downtown.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Building the pass to Embiid. Off with the layup.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Buries the long-range jumper. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Irving kicks to Curry. Back to Irving, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Harden outside. He gets it up. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
Coming into this year, I just wanted to.
Well, he's already made huge strides in his conditioning, and it shows.
Not satisfied yet to win that MVP trophy, but he is more than capable.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. 7-4 for the Nets. They've got Curry. Irving is out there with Mills. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4.
One thing Irving's been doing more of, using his offhand in the lane to hit floaters, and even on jump shots.
This guy is so creative, so inventive. The ability to make last-second adjustments. And I mean that whether he's in the air off his feet or with his handle, his ability to keep defenders guessing is truly incredible.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And some changes here for the 76ers. Harris is checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. And Maxey subbed in for Green. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Drummond's checked in for Aldridge. Kevin Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris is checked in for Curry. And Simmons subbed in for Patty Mills. Right side Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Drummond is just the KD. Over Maxey. They get it back. The kick out to Irving. Durant in the corner. 5 on the clock. Another shot. He can't get it to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Drummond passes to Durant. The kick out to Irving. At the elbow, it's Drummond. Right side Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious, takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
Kicks it out to Harden. Driving inside. Harden with the stuff.
And on the drive, Harden just so tricky to foul.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 7. Passes it to Maxey. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Niang's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Simmons. Out to Harris. It's Irving, top of the key. The Nets working the ball around now. Back to Harris. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
The second chance effort. Here he goes. And it's good on the way in.
Joe Harris.
And the Nets lead by 6.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Harden against Simmons. Harris draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And Brooklyn has possession. Pass to Maxey. Back to Harden. The pass to Niang. Kicks it out to Harden. The shot. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Maxey, no good. Nets leading by 6. Durant with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. Curry's checked in for the Nets. Harden with it. Outguarded by Simmons. And the dunk by Embiid.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why they can create so many opportunities for others.
Now Simmons. In the corner, it's Harris. Outside for KD. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Stolen by Durant. Harden against Simmons. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. 1:29 left here in the second. And Drummond kicks to Curry. Durant for 3. The rebound by Harden. The 76ers trail by 9. Pass to Thibault. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thibault's got his first basket of the night.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
1:03 left to play here in the half. Outside for Simmons. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Thibault with the ball. In the corner, Harden. From past the arc. Second shot opportunity. Embiid, no good. Nets leading by 7. KD passes to Harris. And again, it's the Nets missing. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And just so difficult to guard the beard without fouling. Harden is constantly seeking out contact.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Harris. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. The Nets also changing it up. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Drummond. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Mills in for Ben Simmons. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Aldridge. Mills in the corner. Clock at 2. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Milton. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarters.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. That's all for now.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Embiid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And it's the way he plays the game. Embiid draws a ton of contact. He makes it work for him, and that ability to get to the free throw line is such a valuable asset.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Outside for KD. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. KD's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, the quick release of Kevin Durant and the release point so high, you really can't get a good contest on him.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that. Oh, what a dunk! Look out below!
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And this is how you protect and grow a league, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's KD, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Harris.
Well, doesn't Kevin Durant like to put defenders on their heels, and he gets them to foul? Love it.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who...
Hey, dial tone, in a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here, when you get here, you gon' know. Half an animal and half a ghost. Hey, echo, down my ego, let me check on battleship. I sink a float, I'm Malcolm Missile, Roman Greco, dial tone, never a hole, shout out Toto. Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches, misadventures, the restless hungry. Intestines cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor, give me the diagnosis. Cabin fevers. Hey, dial tone, in a place I can't explain. I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, dial tone, and I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Dial tone. right back and told her I'm now home. Yeah, downtown. I'm in the twilight zone. I have an animal, I have a ghost. I'm a nomad, I'm a vagabond forever on the road. I'm in the twilight zone. I have a set up, I have a soul. Lot of Texas P, lot of insects kicking in. I could win the Zion. I'm king, got a every up, I got a everything gon' fall together. Something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dogs. Saw the double ones when they rolled. They gave them all. Every king got it. Every up, I got a everything gon' fall together. Something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. I need a home for. In a blink that is gone.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And here were the Clippers arriving earlier, getting mentally prepared to go to work on the road.
Well, guys,
Well, he's playing at a tremendous level, Allie. Thanks for that. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Leonard in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, Harris and Durant in as the forwards. Ben Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And with opening night, Brent, we'll get to see these players going full force.
This is huge. The difference between the preseason and then ratcheting things up for an opening night. The butterflies are there. The excitement is there. The uniform smells better. The lights are a little bit brighter. So let's get it going.
To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Inside. Zubac with the steal. Here's George. Not going to go that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Durant with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. Back to Durant. There's the triple. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Jackson pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Now here's Irving. Outside Simmons. On the wing, Durant. Leonard defending. Durant pass to Drummond. Out to Harris. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Going inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, we love when great offensive players get in a scoring rhythm, but Paul George right now in a great passing rhythm tonight.
The kick to Durant from downtown. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Jackson. Drummond grabs the miss. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Tipped away. Oh, George with a steal. Jackson outside. George passes to Jackson. George against Simmons. Pass to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass on the layup.
Hard to deny Leonard when he gets in that close to the rim. Too many ways for him to get creative to score. And Paul George just had such a fantastic year on the wing. Maybe a career season for him last year.
Now here's Zubac. The 3, George gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, that's Paul George's game. Most accurate when somebody's feeding him and he's got his feet set.
And it's Irving off the drive. Count that bucket. And with George and his efficiency, Brent, it took a huge step up last season.
Man, I think, B.A., he was just locked in. After the disappointing finish and getting ousted in the playoffs the way they did the year before, I think he was just on a mission all season long to prove that he could get them back there and that he was going to be a big reason why.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Durant for 3. Nails it from 3. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, this makes that look so easy.
George against Durant. Back to George. Leonard outside. Pass to George. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. George has got 6.
Well, that three-pointer's got to fire up George and the entire team.
Here's Irving. Outside Simmons. Outside Durant. George against Simmons. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Clippers substitution. Isaiah Hartenstein. Nicola Batum. Norman Powell. Luke Kennard.
Now Jackson. 14 points his last outing. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Irving. There's the drive. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Grinding speed there shown by Kyrie Irving on the boost. And when he puts it on the floor like that, he's getting all the way to the rim.
Kennard outside.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
That shot missing. And Brooklyn will come the other way. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building. But
yes, sir!
Oh, wow!
And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Powell passes to Kennard. Pass to Hartenstein. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He hits the second from the line. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
just checked in for Drummond. Brown comes in for Durant. And it's Curry in for Irving. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Kennard. Here's Simmons. Harris finds Aldridge. Outside Simmons. Shot clock at 6. And here's Curry for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, there are some ways to fire up your teammates. That right there is one of them, thanks to Kawhi Leonard.
Simmons against Jackson. Simmons, the pass to Aldridge. It's deflected. They recover it. Pass to Curry. Back to Simmons. Tries again. And he can't get that one. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Powell. He takes it in. And Powell with the stuff.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. To the left side wing. Outside Curry. Left side Simmons. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And the Clippers called for the foul.
And the defender getting caught in between there. Isn't sure which move Aldridge is going to and guesses wrong.
And so Aldridge nails them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Back to Leonard. Off with the layup.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Clippers ahead, leading by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And he's one of the game's best closers, but to hear Kyrie Irving tell it, he's got to start too.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and that kind of sets up all my teammates. And
Grant, when he gets a lather going, Irving can seem like he's got the cheat code.
Yeah, and if I'm the coach, he's got the green light from start to finish. When he gets rolling, it can rub off on everyone else.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Harris in at the 4. So that's the Nets 5. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Simmons. Powell passes to Leonard. Can't get it to drop. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Harris. Now Simmons. Over Powell. And there's Simmons on the assist by Harris.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
Leonard against Simmons. Some changes for Brooklyn. Drummond's checked in for Aldridge. Durant comes in for Brown. And Irving is subbed in for Curry. The Nets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. On the wing, Durant. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta. Durant's got 11 points.
KD defines efficient catch-and-shoot players. Perfectly timed there. Great rhythm off the pass.
George's shot is good.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Simmons with it. Pass to Irving. The kick to Durant. Shoots. Offensive board. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 2.
And with great length and explosiveness, Drummond's ability to clean up the glass is second to none.
Leonard, right side. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The Nets have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Throws it up high, and the jam by Drummond.
Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Pass to George. Here's Zubac, guarded by Durant. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Durant finds Harris. Back to Durant. Shoots over Zubac. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter. Out to the right wing. George outside. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Here's Irving. And here's Durant. He's got 13. Oh, solid D from Leonard. Jackson with it. Irving picks him up. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Simmons. Pass to Durant. The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been. And that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA. And I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern day rosters seem to be being built.
Here's Leonard. George against Durant.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Now here's George. He's covered closely. Out to Leonard. Tries yet again. Again, the Clippers score.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Irving. And they doubled up Irving. The kick out to Simmons. A minute and a half left in the first half. Harris outside. Jackson against Irving. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Jackson on the wing. Pass to George. Takes it inside. Zubac with it. Kicks it to George. Takes a 3. Second chance effort. That one is off. Nice D from Durant. The Nets have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Simmons, the pass to Durant. Oh, George with a steal. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw in possession here. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And he makes both free throws. Mills, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Batum's checked in for Zubac. Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Kennard, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Mann in for Jackson. Brooklyn's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Irving. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. The Clippers making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. Here's Mann. Driving inside, and a strong finish with two hands.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Outside Irving. To the inside, Drummond. It's tipped. Here's Powell. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin court.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Checking out. And
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the floor for the Clippers, the 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Jackson in at the point guard position.
I feel like when Kawhi Leonard is on your team, you've got a pretty good chance of winning an NBA championship.
Leonard against Durant. To the middle. Left side Mills. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mills has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. You know, you look at the career of Leonard. He's always been a factor for a title run, Brett.
Well, of course, that was the case in San Antonio when he stepped in to become a leader at such an early age. And then his game, it's just perfectly built for the playoffs. He can get anywhere on the floor. He squares up in the mid-range. And, of course, on defense, man, he's tough to deal with.
Yep, that one goes.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
The steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Patrick Mills picks one up.
Think about Paul George in his second year in the NBA being named the most improved player. He's just gotten better from that point. And you don't have to win an award every year to prove it. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
To the inside, Drummond. And there's the rejection. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's foul number 2 for him. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
Simmons is checked in for Mills. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. The Nets second.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Harris. Left side Irving. Out to Harris. And here's Drummond. He's guarded by Zubac. Clock at 6. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Drummond. Irving's got 8.
I know Kyrie is not the biggest guy on the floor, but he is built to take that kind of contact.
Kept alive. Zubac. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Durant with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. And yep, it's good. Give him 8.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Back to Leonard. Here's George. And that one's long.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And that one's good by Durant.
Deadly. From every spot on the court, Durant is both prolific and relentless.
Here's Jackson. Oh, stolen by Harris. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul for the Clippers. Hardenstein comes in for Zubac. And it's Powell in for Kawhi Leonard. On the wing, Durant. Shoots from 14. And he can't bank that one in. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Powell. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 4 assists in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
Simmons brings a double team. It's George on the wing, guarded by Durant. Pass to Hartenstein. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 5.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team second. Coming out on the floor for the Clippers.
Here's Simmons.
Terrence Mann.
Durant on the attack. Pass to Drummond. The kick out to Simmons. 6 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Simmons has gotten his second bucket. The Clippers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. And he drives in. Clippers keep it alive. Here's Kennard. Back to Hardenstein. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
The team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Pass to Kennard. To the right side. Here's Mann. Back to Hardenstein. Second shot opportunity. Powell right side. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Outside Simmons. On the take. It's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Mann. Kennard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Powell in the post. He's guarded by Irving. Kennard can't get it to go. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And it's Irving missing. The Clippers have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Powell. Here's Batum. Knocks it loose. Ooh, Durant with a steal. He gets it off. Misses. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Harrison Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Drummond in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5.
First team foul. Coming out of the Clippers.
Now here's Mills. The kick out. Curry launches a 3. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Brooklyn ball.
Outside Mills. The basket is good. Off the setup from Aldridge.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Leonard against Brown. Jackson outside. And the layup is good.
Good awareness there from Kawhi, waiting for his teammate to break free and then finds him.
Brooklyn has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Now here's Mills, defended by Jackson. Inside, here's Aldridge. Back to Mills. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, so smooth in everything he does. Aldridge with the little up fake, and the defender overcommits. He takes advantage.
And out the line, shooting 2.
And so Aldridge nails them both. The Clippers in the lead. Jackson outside. George passes to Zubac. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his third foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Well, Brooklyn's shooting has been great this game. 58%. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Out to the wing. Johnson passes to Curry. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Here's George. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Brown. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Zubac.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Kick out to Brown. Mills with it. Jackson on him. Mills, no good.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And the jam by George.
Paul George dunk contest? He's maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
A smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Clippers. Kennard comes in for Jackson. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Nash was going over with his team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. he told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Drummond, the first thing that comes to mind when you see him in that frame is just rebounding the ball.
And the rebounding numbers for Drummond put him in some historic company.
Well, you want to say it comes easy, but that does a disservice to Andre Drummond doing the work early, getting down there and staying physical, and really being one of the most dominant rebounders we've seen in the past decade.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
The Clippers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Or good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Simmons, the pass to Harris. Irving with it. The 3-ball. Hits the 3-pointer.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
2 points. That one goes.
Well, with his developing handle, Leonard now has defenders at his mercy when on the bounce.
Right side, Irving. From the high post, that's basket number 6 in 8 shots.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
I mean, come on. His offensive focus was just second to none in this game. He really found his rhythm early and didn't give the defense a chance at all.
Simmons against Leonard.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Simmons with it. He's against Hartenstein. Simmons, the pass to Harris. Clock at 6. Outside for Irving. Fires from 14. And he connects with a jumper. And now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
Kyrie coming alive. He does that at this stage of the game.
Leonard against Harris. And he goes in for the dunk.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the rim.
George against Simmons. Outside Irving. Left side Durant. Over Leonard. Paul George pulls it in. The Clippers have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Pass to Leonard. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And it's an 8-point Clipper lead.
That's a quick move, and that's a soft touch. That's mid-range opportunities for Kawhi Leonard to cash in on.
Simmons finds Durant. Clippers foul. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for Kennard. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're behind by 6. There's a minute 17 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
the Nets making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Clippers. Covington comes in for Jackson. And again, no good by the Clippers. Oh, George with a steal to the paint. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Outside Irving. Pass to Simmons. The kick to Durant. Tipped. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Irving. A shot from the high post. And they force the shot clock violation. Great.
Two very athletic team. Here, Greg, a game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Aubrey, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Now here's Jackson. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wings. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard.
Proving how dangerous he is. Give George these looks, and he'll knock him down.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And it seemed inevitable that they were going to lose that game with how they struggled, but in the end, they had an opportunity to win it.
It was just an off game for them, to say the least, but to almost pull it out was impressive in its own right.
And here are the Clippers now, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Here's Leonard, and there's the drive, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
On his drives, Kawhi can be just devastating, completely overwhelming the deep.
Outside, Simmons. Out left to the wing. Drummond passes to Durant. Knocks it loose. Just 4 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Jackson. 14 points from him the last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Here's George. That's tipped. Takes it out to Leonard. Passes it to Zubac. In the corner, George with it. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by the Nets.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now this summer, a new contract for Andre Drummond after being bought out last season by the Cleveland Cavaliers.
It's nice to get a fresh start. I think he's playing with a chip on his shoulder, eager to prove his doubters wrong.
Jackson with it, picked up by Harris. Outside for George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Jackson misses. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. To the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
We know about George's ability as a scorer, but he's also unselfish and a skilled playmaker.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 1. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Reggie Jackson can still provide scoring. Maybe not at the 19 points per game level he once did, but he can still make an impact.
Now here's Simmons. Outside Durant. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
And Reggie Jackson, Steve, as you said, not the big scorer he once was.
He's got a reduced role, Kevin, on this team right now, but he can still get you a bucket when needed. Credit to Reggie Jackson for staying ready at all times.
And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Bounce pass from Drummond. In the corner, Irving with it. Harris passes to Irving. Out to Harris. Puts up a three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Harris has got a couple of threes now in the first for Brooklyn. Irving against Jackson. And here's Leonard from three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Simmons. On the wing, Harris. Back to Simmons. Outside Durant. 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Drummond. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And now let's take a look at Kawhi Leonard. He's coming off an excellent season. 10th in steals, 16th in scoring, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year. Always a threat to cause a turnover. Now here's Leonard. And that one drops. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost any time he wants.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Platoon passes to Hartenstein. Stolen by Durant. And it's Harris off the drive over Jackson. Durant finds Harris. Simmons left side. And on the way from Irving for three. Here's Drummond. The three. And it's Durant. That time on the assist by Drummond.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Leonard on the wing. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Leonard's got 7 points in the game. The Nets have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. Mann's checked in for the Clippers. Luke Kennard comes in for Reggie Jackson. Now the pass to Simmons. Drummond in the post. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
58 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Powell against Irving. Stolen by Durant.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Drummond in the post. Outside for Simmons. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game.
13 foul.
He misses the free throw.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded, and you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Andre Drummond. Johnson comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And Curry subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And Brooklyn has possession after the basket by Los Angeles. Banked in off the glass. Now just a 1-point Nets lead.
Keeping his balance on the difficult take. Norman Powell is gifted at finishing through physical contact.
Simmons dishes to Curry. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situation.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Nets lead by 3. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And the Clippers looking at who they've got. Outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the 1 spot.
And last season was Mills' best. Now in his mid-30s, he's only getting better, affecting the game beyond his shooting.
To the middle. No good, shot missing. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Aldridge kicks to Brown. And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession. Smitty, it's amazing how efficient Mills has become.
He has tremendous shooting percentages across the board, Kevin. He takes care of the ball, and he gives you a calm presence.
George passes to Zubac. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That was with force by Kawhi, dunking it over the defense and looking unstoppable.
Simmons finds Mills. Going inside. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Mills. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Nets. 5th, the Clippers.
The percentage each of these teams shot was just outstanding. I mean, that's a result of unselfishness and great offensive rhythm.
And then Leonard with the dunk.
I'll tell you what, when Kawhi knifes his way to the rim, it's next level.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
And, of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. Once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Drummond with the block.
That rejection was well timed. get that shot out of here. Drummond staying patient, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
Stolen by Durant. Jackson against Irving. Inside, Drummond. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound. Clippers trail by 4. George with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Drummond working against Jackson. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
George, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Out to Harris. Simmons against George. In the corner, Irving with it. Lock at 6. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's Leonard, and oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. To the inside. The kick out to Irving. Back to Harris. Drummond passes to Simmons. Here is Durant. You see that time from Leonard. Now George. Down low. And it's sent back by Drummond. Oh, the lob for Simmons. An emphatic alley-oop jam. And for Greg, what are they feeling here on?
You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant, and Curry subbed in for Ben Simmons. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. 6-point game. Powell against Harris. Powell, the pass to Hartenstein. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
To the paint, Curry finds Drummond. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Man, guarded by Curry. In the corner, Powell with it. Man passes to Hartenstein.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Brooklyn with it.
Second quarter.
Curry kicks to Harris. Back to Curry. On the wing, Irving. Kennard covering. And that one's good, Irving.
When we talk about guards in the NBA, Kyrie is the best finisher in the paint.
Kennard, the pass to Man. To the middle. Inside, here's Hartenstein. He kicks to Powell. 4 on the shot clock. He takes it in, and the dunk by Powell.
Look at the intensity on that drive. Norman Powell charging in like no one can stop him.
Curry passes to Irving. To the inside, Drummond. The kick out to Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
In the corner, Powell with it. Here's Mann, guarded by Curry. Mann passes to Powell. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Mann can't hit. And there's the foul. It'll go on Timmons Mann. That is his first foul of the game. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Joe Harris. Curry kicks to Mills. Irving up top. Kennard covering. Curry dishes to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Now here's Kennard. Defense is right there. Batum passes to Mann. Kennard with the ball. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. And 3.
About it. They run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout out to the playmakers. This team's success is
and that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half. Irving against Jackson. Pass to Leonard. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here we go, all alone. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
George passes to Zubac. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut back down to 8 after they get the basket from Paul George.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Durant. Good work there as it goes. Durant's got 5.
A graceful athlete in his prime of his career. Durant with great body control through contact.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by Drummond and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Jackson kicks to George. To the paint. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. See, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes. And with more threes, gives you more stats. And with more stats, gives you the bag.
Irving passes to Harris. And Simmons kicks to Irving. Dishes it to Drummond. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And George, here we go. A rebound by the Nets. Drummond's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And here's Harris from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Harris has got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
That's good, and it's KD with the assist. He's got 15.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
From deep, George, the three-pointer is right on target. George has got 8 points.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Drummond, and it's Seth Curry in for Irving. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Norman Powell's checked in for Zubac. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Just 5 on the clock. Murray finds Durant. A fader. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Harris. And it's Mills in for Ben Simmons. The Clippers also changing it up. Hartenstein's checked in for Marcus Morris. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Kennard in for Reggie Jackson. Nobody near George. Off target from outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Mann's checked in for Paul George. Durant against Powell. Shoots over Powell. Durant the pass to Curry. KD on the wing. Shoots over Powell. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. 7 points for KD.
And that's just knowing where you are in the shot clock. Durant with a terrific bailout.
Here's Hartenstein. It's Powell on the wing. Guarded by Curry. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Powell dishes to Batum. And the Clippers miss again. Nets leading by 13. Aldridge kicks to Curry. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shots good by Mills.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Clippers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Now, here's Kennard. Covered by Mills. Pass to Mann. And he drives in. The pass to Hartenstein. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Next ball.
And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Pass to Claxton. Back to Aldridge. Mills passes to Aldridge. And he takes it in.
Hey yo, rapping just a rap with the happened to that. Mainstream took a hold of my soul, but I made it back, bringing it back to the roots on some. I dash that. I rhyme for the love of it. This yeah, just keep it going, man. You good? We all gonna come in together like this. Here we go. Hey yo, rapping just a rap with the happened to that. Mainstream took a hold of my soul, but I made it back, bringing it back to the roots on some. I dash that. I rhyme for the love of it. This right here is my covenant. Since I was a young and eating trees. I listen to the sound. I said I paid my dues and stay cool since grade school. Yeah, you know we bringing that heat like AU. Back in the day in G-Berg, I was wondering rock one. Trying to make it out, I was a fish in a small pond. My word is bond, we had something going on. I played all the parties and sang the lottie-dotties. I picked up the mic and serenaded the hotties. I drove the Impalas with cats, had bodies. I hit the studio, you know I left the track body. I do this right here for me, myself, and nobody. Me and my family rolling deep like Gotti. Word of John, you know we got it going on. I'm a silver tongue, but I never corn. It goes on and on and on and on and on. In the studio till like 5 in the morning. Rapping till the sun comes up and it's the dawn. While my homies the niggas on my lawn. Put on your good clothes and show time at the Apollo. Shut the and get to the point like I need the microphone like thirsty need to follow. I get the in my hollow. Oh yeah, you know I'm going beast mode. These other rappers kidding themselves in vitro. It's no contest. Stepping to me, it's time to rest. I'm beyond blessed. Greatest MC, put it to rest. Why, yeah.
Don't call it a comeback or return. Every journey needs a new beginning. Rookies to vets, it's all depending on who's defending. You gotta earn respect to be the next, and your team will be winning. We ain't bargaining, we charging in, and the people is with it.
We getting better than ever, we never left. How long you been waiting, debating, holding your breath? Switch it right to left. Tell the ref I might have got him, cause we're back like vertebrae.
And don't let the high fashion fool you. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, great to hear from
you. Always have priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. Now, the Lakers starting group. Howard and 8. Play together down on the block. LeBron James is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Anthony in at the 3. And for the Nets, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Well, Smitty, opening day is upon us. You excited for the new season?
I am, Kevin. First of all, you love seeing the new rookie class, how they fit in. Second, a lot of these teams. With a lot of trades and moving parts, and some of these franchises that have acquired new coaches.
And here is Los Angeles now. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. Here's Westbrook. First shot, first basket. He's out of the... Blocks fast.
And from this area, Westbrook is an accurate shooter, and he uses the mid-range more than most guards.
Irving kicks to Harris. The pass to Drummond. Outside Irving. Five to shoot. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now here's LeBron. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. No good that time, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. KD with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And Simmons kicks to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Defenses can't let Irving have his way at the perimeter. With his accuracy, it's lights out.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded, and you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
Here's KD, following the basket by Russell Westbrook.
All of AD's 7'6" wingspan coming into play allowed him to block it away.
Harris passes to Simmons. Over Howard. Here's KD. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Westbrook. And it's sent back by Drummond.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation.
Big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. James finds Westbrook. Back to LeBron. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Assisted by LeBron James.
The Nets with the lead. Here's Simmons. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Here's LeBron. And it's sent back by Drummond. Now, here is Irving. Outside Durant. Back to Irving. Out to Harris for the three. And the Nets, another three.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Westbrook passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Business-like focus. AD presents a big target on the roll. Bucket.
Brooklyn leading by 5. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. High post, KD. Davis is there. Clock at 6. Irving attacking. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The Lakers in 5th.
They really take pride in defending the rim and sending shots back with some authority.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Aldridge comes in for Drummond, and Curry subbed in for Durant. Here's Irving. Here's Aldridge. The kick out to Irving. Back to Aldridge. Jordan against Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
It's amazing how Kyrie can take contact, contort his body, and complete the play.
Bradley passes to Davis. And the basket is good. Davis has got 6 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Irving against Nunn. Fires at the elbow. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Outside Bradley. And it's Davis at the elbow. Kicks it out to Bradley. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Jazz, and the basket by Curry.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Now, here's Nunn. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Loads it up for Davis.
With a shot like that, AD has completely redefined what we expect out of a power forward.
Curry against Bradley. It's Aldridge, high post. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Joe Harris. Oh, here he comes.
That was amazing. And look at the elevation. One of the most powerful dunkers in this league. DeAndre, though, showing off his creativity.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Bradley dishes to Jordan. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 1. And it's Davis missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Brooklyn ahead, up 1. 2K Sports back in a moment. And it's still early, but LeBron James expressed confidence in his... Greg, we know getting off to a strong start is important when it comes to seeding.
Yeah, I mean, the regular season is a marathon, but still, getting out of the gates well can make a difference.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Kyrie Irving is out there with Mills. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Curry. And it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Don't kid yourself about Avery Bradley. He's thin, but he's surprisingly strong, and he's tough.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Andre Drummond's checked in for Aldridge. Kevin Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris is checked in for Curry, and Simmons subbed in for Patty Mills. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Jordan. Anthony comes in for Trevor Ariza. Russell Westbrook in for Bradley. And James subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. It's Anthony with the drive. Some solid defense from Harris. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Now this summer, a new contract for Andre Drummond after being bought out last season by the Cleveland Cavaliers.
It's nice to get a fresh start. I think he's playing with a chip on his shoulder, eager to prove his doubters wrong.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. LeBron passes to Carmelo. He dishes it to Davis. LeBron outside. Davis against Durant. And it's Davis with the jam.
It's empowering to play with LeBron because if you get open, he will find you.
And it's Irving missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. The kick out to LeBron. And stolen by Simmons. On the wing, Harris. And he drives in. Here's Drummond. And a wide open look for Irving. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
When Kyrie Irving gets his feet set, it is automatic, plain and simple.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
So he comes up empty at the line.
And Howard may be the most physically imposing player in the game today. His strength still sets him apart.
Inside, Howard with the steal. LeBron with it. Guarded now by Durant. For the finish. Kicks it out to James. Shot is good off the back rim and in. LeBron's got his first 2 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And it's Durant missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Davis kicks to Anthony. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Anthony. 3-pointer. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Irving dishes to Drummond. Here's KD. Out to Harris. Passes it to Drummond. Shot clock at 5. KD with it. He's picked up by LeBron. KD passes to Simmons. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Curry's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Lakers also making a switch. Nunn's checked in. James against Simmons. And James throws it down.
LeBron barely needs the pick to get some separation, but he used it well right there.
Nets trail by 7. KD with it. Harris outside. And stolen by LeBron. And he just jams him right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
Incredible anticipation by LeBron. Kickstarts the break.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on this front as we look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Davis kicks to Nunn. Loads it up for Davis. He can't hit that time.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Westbrook dishes to Davis. Simmons against Westbrook. Davis. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
Durant finds Harris. Back to Durant. Six on the shot clock. He gets it in there. And now just a 5-point Laker lead.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Some changes for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Drummond. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Joe Harris. And it's Mills in for Ben Simmons. And then for Los Angeles, Jordan, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Lisa comes in for James. And Monks subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Curry passes to KD. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. To the paint. Right wing. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Westbrook against Curry. Westbrook kicks to Monk. He takes it in, and then Monk with the dunk.
And how committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
The drive by KD. Here's Claxton. His three-pointers off the mark. Lakers leading by 7.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Now Westbrook. Shot from the wing.
Beautiful defense by Durant, one of the biggest improvements.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
Well, we know the coach is happy. Steady start to the night for them. They're not wasting possession. They built a nice lead. They continue to limit their turnovers. They're going
And
we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Howard and AD play together down on the block. LeBron James is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Anthony in at the 3, the small forward. Irving finds Drummond. Good D by Westbrook. Lakers leading by 9. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
The flush from Anthony Davis. 2 very loud points.
Down low. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Westbrook. Irving passes to Drummond. Right side, Simmons. And stolen by James. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Off the bounce, AD has all options available to him, using the entire court as his canvas to create.
Here's Irving. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
The anticipation of Kyrie steals it away, kicks off the fast break.
The Lakers in the lead. James looking it over. He kicks it to Howard. LeBron passes to Howard. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for... Three-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to KD. Nets passing it around. Irving with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Drummond is double. Outside, KD. To the inside. Drummond, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. From 12 feet out. Here's James. Here's Howard. Pass to James. Trying to get open is Davis, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Westbrook against Irving. Over Westbrook. Irving kicks to Simmons. KD passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
We don't talk about KD's passing enough. Durant is an elite playmaker.
James right side. Over Simmons. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Here's Howard. Lays it up off the glass. Howard's got 7 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Irving dishes to KD. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Drummond. And Nicholas Claxton subbed in for Kevin Durant. Lakers leading by 14. Bradley passes to Nunn. Bradley with the bounce pass. Simmons against James. Ariza outside. There's the pass to Nunn. Clock is at 3. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Brooklyn making some changes. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Harris. It's Mills in for Simmons. And the Lakers also making a change. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for James. That one good for 2. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Passes to Howard. Now, here's Nunn. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And slammed up by Jordan.
Yeah, this is Jordan's mindset, trying to extend the play and convert that effort into points.
To the paint. Here's Claxton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Claxton's got his first points of the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Russell Westbrook in for the Lakers. Kicks it out to Ariza. Off target from outside.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Curry on the wing. Outside Aldridge. Now the dish to Mills. Over Ariza. Mills can't hit. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 1:32 left to play here in the third. Driving to the basket. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
One thing that stood out is how much of their scoring has come off the turnovers they caused.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end. One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. It'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
Westbrook dishes to Jordan. Count that one. Jordan's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
He excels in pick and roll sets. DeAndre Jordan's mobility and leaping ability causes a lot of problems.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Westbrook against Irving. And it's Westbrook missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Irving passes to Mills. The kick out to Irving. And that one hits back iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Irving against Westbrook. Pass to Ariza. Outside Westbrook. Back to Ariza. The three. Tries again. Right side Bradley. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability.
Play for each other. Creators and receivers.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Irving is out there with Simmons. And it's Drummond in at the center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Irving. Here's LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
A signature move for LeBron. His power and explosion has not diminished.
Here's Irving. Durant in the corner. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
LeBron outside. Inside. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Just putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Outside Irving. A three ball. LeBron grabs the miss.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside Anthony. Back to James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Westbrook can't get it to go. Nets trail by 16. Irving attacking. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
It didn't take long tonight for Kyrie to realize he was in the zone. Incredible performance.
Looking to get it going. Count it.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Irving. That one rolling around and rims out.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
LeBron, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Irving kicks to Drummond. Pass to Simmons. The kick out to Irving. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Lakers leading by 18. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Westbrook.
Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go with it.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for the Lakers. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Here's KD. They get it back. Lakers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And that one's good. James.
Assisted by. Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Timeout called, the Nets. Steve, you played 4 years at Michigan State with all the changes, including pro options for the top prospects. Do you worry at all about the college game?
No, I don't worry about it. In some ways, having more players who stick around is a good thing. But I love the opportunity these young guys are getting. Continuity can lead to beautiful basketball. They just have to make adjustments.
Here's KD. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Beautiful concentration from KD. Unwilling to let a little contact get in the way of his shot.
Westbrook passes to Nunn. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
KD on the wing. James covering. KD with the bucket.
It looks so easy for KD to rise up and knock that down.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. And there's the pass to Nunn. KD against Davis. And Durant sends it back. And he's able to get it back. They get the rebound. And Davis throws it down.
So hard to keep AD off the glass. He's got the length, the timing, and the consistency